Hey everyone, this is Juno with Detour Shirts. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 designs inspired by Target. Let's go! Thanks for joining me on this video. In this video, I wanted to do something a little different. So I'm going to show you 5 designs that I came up with inspired by pictures I took at Target. So you're going to want to stay till the end for this one. I got 5 different designs as well as another edition of trend credits, so stay till the end for that. But for those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Juna. I'm a t-shirt designer, graphic designer. I design and sell t-shirts online. If that's something you like to do, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I have lots and lots of videos about how you can learn how to design as well as sell t-shirts online. So let's get into it. I went to Target recently. I took a few snapshots of t-shirts and other things out there that had great design on it, and I thought I could use this as inspiration for designs for my t-shirts, and I'll show you how I did that. Really easy. I'm going to do it all in Affinity Designer, and I'm going to take you step by step on how I did it and how I used what I found at Target. Of course, you can find inspiration anywhere, but in this case, I did it at Target, and I'm going to show you how I came up with original designs inspired by what I saw at Target. So for that, let's go into Affinity Designer. So here we are on Affinity Designer here. So this is the first shot that I took of when I got into Target. It says cue the confetti. It's just like a makeup bag or something like that. This is the design that I'm gonna get inspired from, and I'll show you what I mean. So I'm calling this the sans serif plus cursive design style. So you can see here, I'm not copying the exact words. You can see here, I'm copying kind of the style of it. And I'm not using the exact fonts because I don't know the exact fonts. I'm just using a sans serif font right here, kind of a thicker one, taller one, more condensed version. So this font right here is Veneer Clean. So you can get that font if you want. And my other font that I'm using here, this CafePress Script Pro. So you can see here, you can use any sans serif, bold, condensed font and any cursive and just do that like that. And you know, that's super simple. It's mostly text, just pairing the two fonts together. I did it like this first, and then of course you want it on a black t-shirt, a black background. So just change up the colors that work for black. So you can see here, I reversed it out. This is now white. This is now pink on a black t-shirt. Use any type of words. Of course, you don't want it. It only works for like 2 or 3 words. So maybe 1 or 2 words at the top, 1 or 2 words at the bottom. So 2 to 4 words max. And this is a great design for phrases of that nature. So that's an easy one. We started off with the easiest one. Let's move on to the next one. So the next shirt I saw at Target, I took a picture. You can see here, West Coast 92. It kind of has that sports font look. And so what I'm calling this is the sports arch plus a number. All right. So I'm not copying the exact text again, but I'm copying the idea. So here it is. I'm putting the number here. This font that I'm using is called Superstar M54. This font is the same one. You can see all I did was I drew an oval and I typed on it. So the easiest way to do that is, let me show you. Draw an oval like this. Go click on your text tool and click on it and then just start typing. Joe, sometimes it goes upside down. You just need to flip it like that. And you can see Joe Biden. And you're gonna move this here to the center and move this here to the center. And then select this centered, aligned, and you can use text. I use the same font. That was the Superstar M54. You can see right there, and Biden, just like that, right? So very easy. Just type on text. So basically 2 text boxes again. Let me get rid of that one. So you can see here, Joe Biden, 46. Of course, you can use any 2 words. You can use 1 long word or 2 short words and then the number. You can do California, Hawaii, you know, whatever you want on here. So it doesn't have to be a name, but I chose Joe Biden just because it's a political time. You know, he may be the 46th president. We don't know yet. So here it is on black, Joe Biden 46. So you can see real easy to just reverse the colors. Remember, black shirts for me sell the best, so I always do a design in black or a design on a black background. So it's nice that you can have both, you can do both, but this one will probably sell better than this one, typically. So that's design number 2, sports arch plus number. Real easy again. So a little bit harder because this one's on a curve, but not much harder. Let's level it up now to number 3. Number 3, I saw this shirt, which was really neat. It had this font that had these inlines right here, and then you can see right here, it's saying learn right there in the middle. So I thought I could use that idea and do it for something else. So here's my version of it. I'm calling this the vintage font plus hidden word design. So you can see right here, I have it say a really awesome style everyone loves, and in the middle it says retro, because retro style is really big right now. So this isn't a trend or anything, I just made it up, but I was trying to think of a 5-letter word that I could do, and then you can build your sentence around it, right? And then this color right here. So the font I'm using here is called Prisma, and you can find that online as well. So it's just a nice, real vintage inline font. So it's not the exact same font as this one, but we're going for this idea, right, of a vintage font plus a hidden word. And how will I do this on a black design or a black background? Here we go. I'm using those vintage colors, those retro colors, and then I'm using the word retro and white. I really like how this turned out on black. So use this style if you want. Make up your own word, your own 5-letter word. It'd be great for presents. So think of mother, father, uncle, brother, son, like those gamer, like things that people want, and then build your text around it. So this is a great one. I think it will do really well for those kind of gifts for the holidays. So this is number 3, vintage font and hidden word. Really not that much different than the other ones. This is mostly text. All you're doing is aligning it and coloring it. Super simple one to do. Now you can align it straight up and down. This one is aligning it as a curve. Whatever you do, be creative. Don't copy exactly what they're doing. You see, I'm not even copying the words or using the same fonts. I'm copying kind of the idea or being inspired by the idea. So this, when someone sees this against this, it's not the same thing, right? It's not even, it's the ideas there, but the colors are different, the words are different, even the fonts are different. So that's what I mean, be inspired by it. So that's number 3. So for number 4, I found this t-shirt at Target. You can see it says Think Outside. I love this style of design. I'm calling it line drawing plus circle. And let me show you how I came up with my own version of this. So all I did was start drawing a circle and some lines here. You can see they're just basically the shape, the circle. So circle like this, but using the outline of it like that. And the other shapes were just the pen tool with holding down shift and drawing the pen tool. So they're all the same width. The width I'm using in this case is 13 points. So you can see all of these have 13 points right here, 13 points. When you draw your mountains, just click here, click there, click, click, click. This is a circle and lines. So you can see right now, all the lines are kind of going over each other. So what you want to do is click on these and go to layer and go to expand stroke. So when you do that, it becomes a shape. And what you want to do is you're going to want to delete that shape from the background. So let me show you what I mean. So because this shape is supposed to be behind this circle and behind the mountain, all I'm going to do is start clicking this like this. Let me show you. And this is down like that. It's behind the mountain and behind this right here. So I make this shape and make sure that it's in the front of everything. And when I click this and click this, I'm going to use this minus tool. Whoops. Hold down shift, select both, and then do the minus tool here, subtract. And you can see now this looks as if this is behind the sun and behind the mountains. So that's what I did with all of them here. You can see here, I did it here. I did it for the circle as well. And then all I did was use this font here. This font is called Arial. You can do any sans serif font that you want, or any font that you want, but I use sans serif in this case. And what I noticed also in here is that the K and the H kind of extended out. So I kind of did my take on that, where the K kind of extended out here. So that's what I did. That's how I came up with this idea. You can see it's very different from here, but kind of has the same style with the circle and everything. So of course I wanted to put it on a black background. So you can see here, I changed it to white, and then I added some sunset colors here. So I think it turned out really great. I love how it looks. I'm going to use that. This probably is not a trending phrase, but that's okay. You can find a trending phrase for outdoors and use that here. And make your own version of this. Do the mountains different, to put the sun in a different place, use the lines as you want. Maybe it comes down at an angle, maybe it comes down, maybe it's wavy or something. So do your own version of this, and I'm calling it line drawing plus circle. This is design number 4 from Target. So my last design number 5, I found this on Target in the card aisle. So this is a greeting card. It says "Miss Your Hugs." And you can see right here, it's kind of a hand-drawn font. So what I did is I drew my own hand-drawn font. I just took a pencil and paper, drew it out, kind of really rough here, you can see here. And what I did was I just traced it with the pen tool. So you can see all I did was click, click, like that. Real easy, really rough. So it doesn't have to be nice. It looks more hand-drawn when you do it quick like this, and fill it in. And I did that for every letter, and I started to change the color. So I'm calling this hand-drawn font plus nice colors. You can see here, you can do it any way you want. Draw your letters the way you want. It doesn't take that long here on Affinity Designer. You see I made that Y in less than 30 seconds. So it's not going to take that long for all these letters. And of course, if you got the same letter, I just did it once and kind of flipped it and turned it. So, and the I is really easy, of course. So you can do this. This is something you can do, even though this is probably the hardest one, the most design. Kind of debating between these two. They're kind of more designy, but you can do that. You can do both of these. So do your own colors, do your own version. You can see I didn't copy this exactly. I'm not putting the pie chart here. I'm not putting this kind of Y. My Y is totally different. Not putting the colors here. So I'm using 3 words here. They're using 3 words here. Kind of is a nice fit there. But of course you can use as many words as you want to make it work. You might want to put 2 words up here and 2 words down here and a word down here. So just make it work here and play with the colors. You can see I put it on a black background again and kind of change the colors to match here. So this is my version of, or being inspired by that. Very different, my own version. Different colors, but still got the idea of how to do it, and then did it my own way. So those are the 5 different designs that I got inspired by from Target. So again, hand-drawn font plus nice colors. This one's line drawing plus circle. This one's vintage font and hidden word. Remember that word right there. This one's sports arch plus number. Very good for sports things, just classic style. And then sans serif plus cursive, just 2 fonts that are together, work nicely together. So that is it. Those are the 5 designs that I was inspired by Target, and then made my own design for t-shirts. And these would work on stickers as well, and other things, but mainly t-shirts. I think for me, that's where I was going with it. So let me know in the comments if you like this kind of video, if you want me to go to different stores and take more pictures and get inspired by designs there. I think I could go to, Walmart or the mall or different things. So let me know in the comments if this is something that you like to see, and see how I can change it up a bit and make it my own design. So I hope you really like this video, and don't forget, also have another trend credits. All right, everyone, thanks so much for staying till the end. Here is your trend credit, pumpkin spice and everything nice. Now's the time for pumpkin spice. We're definitely in the fall winter time for pumpkin spice, and you can see here low BSRs all around. Lots of people love these designs, pumpkin spice. And the competition checker, Merch Informer, it's getting an A here. If you don't have Merch Informer, I have Merch Informer in my description. I have a link to it with some discounts there. You can see that it is getting an A here. So good to go. Pumpkin spice and everything nice. That is your trend for today. Thanks so much for staying till the end. And don't forget to like this video if it gave you some value, and to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already. And as always, guys, keep creating and keep learning. See you on the next one. Bye.